Hi, welcome back to Shawnee Hill's Workshop. I'm in the wood shop right now and I had every intention today of installing the door in the new tool wall and painting the new tool wall. So tomorrow I could take this tool cabinet behind me and move it over there. But like all great plans, things got changed. In the basement of our house, we have a mechanical room and there's a mop sink in there, and it's the only fixture in the house that the invert wasn't high enough to tie right into our sewage, so we have to have a sewage pump. Really, the only thing that mop sink is used for is as an open receptacle for the condensate from our HVAC units and also from our tankless water heaters. Well, today we went in there and it had overflowed onto the floor. So I just went up and tapped on the valve on the side and it turned on and pumped up. So I don't know if it's just something as simple as a check valve stuck or what, but today we're going to go take it out, bring it back here to the shop if we need to, and see if we can diagnose the problem. Hopefully it's a simple fix because I really don't want to be spending the money to replace it right now, but if we need to, we need to. So I've came back here, and the reason I started the video back here was to talk about my VETO Pro Pac. Anytime I have something that needs service around the property, whether it be electrical, plumbing, mechanical, this is the bag I come and grab. It's got all my basic troubleshooting tools and also even has a little drill and impact that I keep in here. But everything from wrenches and screwdrivers to meter, pliers, just any little thing I can need for troubleshooting. Now I may, if I find out what the problem is and get into a bigger project, I may have to come back and get other tools, but this gets me through the majority of service related issues. So I would strongly suggest, if you have any size property or even just only a small house, having a little service bag set up, because if you own a home, you're going to have issues. So let's get this, we'll get up to the house and get it figured out.
I remember songs I used to sing. It talked about love.
Well, this really isn't the best place to video. There's not much room in here, it's kind of tight, and I don't have a very wide angle lens. But basically, here's the mop sink, and the drain goes into this bucket, and then there's a pump that will pump it up. For whatever reason right now, it's not pumping on its own, but if I come over and just tap it, when it's full, it'll pump. So I'm going to try to simulate that. Well, it worked that time. So I don't know why it worked that time and it hasn't others. I'm going to let it fill up another time and see if it cuts on or not. But regardless, I'm going to take this apart and see if I can figure out if it's just a float that's sticking or what it is. My guess is it's probably just a sticking float. For whatever reason, it's working now, but I'm still going to take everything apart, see if I can see what may have caused it to stick the last time. Now this is just a backflow preventer. I wouldn't think this has anything to do with it unless it's sticking and not letting it pump up, so it's pumping out. But I don't know, like I said, when I tapped that, it was pumping out earlier. So I'm going to unplug this and get it taken apart.
Then the glam caught my eye. So you should go with what feels right. But I'm not alright. No, I'm not alright. So let's just start again. Let's just start again. We're just looking for a sign. We all want to justify what we want from this life.
that for?
So come here and I'll show you. When the water fills up, this lifts up. This is the float, and when the float gets so high, it turns that switch on and it makes the pump turn on. I'll tell you, from the looks of this pump, it is just so old and so nasty that it's probably smarter just to buy a new one. And then I will probably repair whatever is wrong inside this one, that way I've got a backup. Well, thanks to the magic of editing, it's a few days later and I've got my new pump here. Now, I could have just ordered a pump to go inside the old enclosure, but I actually think that I'm going to repair this old pump and install it out in my barn at the mop sink there. I don't know for sure yet, but there wasn't much difference in price of ordering the entire kit as opposed to just ordering the pump. So we'll get this thing opened up and get it installed. So I was looking back at the video I did when I installed this a few years ago, and somebody commented then that the condensate from these tankless water heaters was acidic and would wreck these pumps. I'm wondering if that could be what's happened. So if you know anything about that, if you could leave a comment below and let me know.
No, no, I'm not alright. Let's just start again. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just start again. Oh, oh, oh. We're just looking for a sign, 'cause we all want to justify what we want from this life. Oh, but we're not alright. We're not alright. Let's just start again. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just start again. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just start again. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just start.
Alright, well that's another project off the list. If you like this kind of video, hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like this kind of video, hit the thumbs down button, but leave me a comment so I can know how to get better. If you're not already a subscriber, I'd love to have you. If you want to get notifications, hit that bell. Thanks for watching.